T, and today I'm taking a look at the next box in Blokees Galaxy version series, the O2 SOS. And I can see a lot of bots here that I really like, so I'm going to open this up in a minute and just go berserk. We're going to build one live, and then I'm going to put the rest up as shorts, so you can just build along with me. Ooh. Another box. And as we know, you can see all the things you need to see here, hopefully. And there is a chase version with a Grimlock with a helm. I don't really see what that is, but I'm happy just getting the normal one, of course. You have this pre-perforated slit here, and that is if this goes to a store, you can just open it up and have this top piece as a little display sign above, and that's really cool. But since I'm a collector, I won't rip this box in twain, so I will just open it up and show you the innards. And it looks so good. Blokees really know what they're doing when it comes to design and stuff like that. Let's bring out one box, shall we, and take this to the side for now. Really, really nice. You have Grimlock there in his alt mode, or Dino mode, 40 years, O2, SOS, and here you have Starscream. These are the two superheroes in this set, and he gets two modes. I would like to see him in airplane mode. Blokees, give me Starscream in airplane mode. Aeroplane. Yes, I need myself an aeroplane. And this is the size of them, 10.5 centimeters, which is roughly 4 inches. And here you have all the things that come in this set. This might be in, I don't know. I haven't opened them. As you can see, they're still glued together. I have no idea which of the bots are in here. And yes, it still sounds like Legos. We're going to build this together here and now, and we'll take the rest, as I said, in small shorts that you can just enjoy a bit quicker, because the last time I did normal videos of my building it, and it was a bit too much, I think. So, yeah, I'm getting my fillet knife out, and I am opening this up. Think if it is the chase figure that I get when I open this up. Here you have the instruction, and it seems to be for all of them. Yeah. So it's still a generalized instructional pamphlet. I'm going to save this at the side so I can actually, yeah. So let's open this up to see what bot I've gotten. Oh, it's a Constructicon, my favorite bots. Is everything out of the little baggie? Yes, everything is out of the little baggie. And it is Mixmaster. Oh, nice. This is Mixmaster. And of course, you can scan that little QR code if you want to. Find us on Facebook. Well, not me, but Blokees. Yeah, we're gonna scooch that over there and open the next piece. We all know what this contains. It contains this little stand. It's the same as in the first wave. So, and you get those articulated hands and those gripping hands. And they are very small. Very nice. You can see it's a gripping hand. And we have a little nice articulated hand as well. Here you have the arm joint, which looks somewhat obscene to me. I'm not going to say anything more about that, because that's not what this channel is about. But, I mean, you can see for yourself. They come with 2 small pieces of insignia. Very nice. totally unnecessary in my book, but still totally nice. You can use them as communicators and stuff like that. And of course, we have the little joints. I'm going to pop out 2 of them. They are numbered, so 1 and 2 go together. And see to it that the pegs in either direction goes to the middle. Middle? Now I sound German. Goes to the middle, of course. So they actually sync up when you press them together. Like that. I'm going to do the rest in a fast-forward motion, as always. Now, let's start building him, shall we? Take the body, put these little hinges on. I forgot that once, I will never do that again. And they should be fairly straight out to the sides, so you can clip the chest and back on. And let's look at where we have the chest. This is the chest, of course, and it's going on this side. And you can see that this is going upwards, but because that's, well, where the head is. Okay, this seems to be the back, right? Or should this be in front? I'll just have to check. You push this on, and then you take this and you push it down. Probably tabs in somewhere. Yes, it tabs in up here. So this is how you want things looking. But I think I'm going to do the head first. And where do we have the head? Here's the head. And we need one of those transparent pieces here. Just push that in and push the head on. No? They have done something different this time around. What do I need? Where is it? Okay. We have to do things a bit differently. We push this on. No? How do you do this? I have to check again. Ah, sorry. My bad. You have pegs in there for that. Like so. And then you push the head together like so. Yeah. So now you have those beautiful eyes there. And they are paint separated, which I like. And just put that on. Now we can get this piece on here. If I'm able, and of course I am, so there you have it. Very nice. Okay. What are we going to do now? We are going to do the arms, I think. You take one of these pieces, the small arm pieces, and you take a joint. And be mindful of having the bulbous side upwards through this opening when you attach them, or things just don't work as you want them to. I want an expressive hand on my left side, so this is what he looks like. Let's see. Are they side specific? No, they are not side specific. Huh. You're supposed to tread them on like that. That's a new one. And on these, you're supposed to put these wheels. This was an advanced one, I think. But that looks really, really good. Let's put it on, shall we? And that is one arm done. You can take this little piece, it's a little radar dish or something like that, and just put it on his arm. The same place where you can put these little insignias if you want to, but I'm going to give him his little thingamajig here, so he can actually just use that in some way or another. Let's try to do a second arm, shall we? Put this in there. Take a joint. Not that kind of joint. Push that in. And does he have a weapon? No, he comes without a weapon. So I'm going to give him an expressive hand on the right as well. And he is shaping up to be really, really nice. I don't know why I held it there, because I see things better down here. So do you. I mean, look at that. Big. Okay. I'm going to combine the legs first, because that's just easier. And you have that peg for the foot there, and this is going around it. So just push those together, and you have one lower leg done, and here you have another lower leg done. And of course, they need their little joints, and that's very, very stiff. So I'm going to use the thigh to actually press it into place. Yeah. This seems to be, left leg. Good. You bring in these little transparent pieces, you push them in, and you can secure them with the foot. Like that. These tabs are really hard. Again, just put that in. That was very easy for some reason. And the thigh. And the little transparent piece here. And the foot. And now he can stand. No, he can't. Let's get his little crotch piece, shall we? And as you can see, it's side specific. So this has to be forward facing, and that can just be his little bum. Put that in there, that in there, and I see I've forgotten the wheels. On the bus go round and round. And now, have I done something wrong? No. Now we just press him together. And there you have Mixmaster in his glorious robot form, and that's the only form he comes in, and I'm happy about that because these are my action masters from the 80s, so I'm really happy with that. Let's look at him, shall we? I love that the eyes are paint separated. It looks so good. They won't wear with time. The nice tampographs on the chest and the little crotch piece are really nice. Nicely painted plastic here. Not much paint or anything else on the legs, but molded details. And a very nice backside of Mixmaster here. You can see the little drum, or whatever you call it, here, and he has those little gun thingies up here. So he looks very, very nice, in my humble opinion. And for articulation, the head can go around. It's quite difficult for me to show because, well, there is a back piece here. But you have to, imagine that on your own. You can hinge the shoulder up and down. So he can actually have things in front of him, which is very, very nice. The arm can go all the way around. You can go out to the side like that. Not much more due to the moldings here. I think the rest of them can actually get the arm straight out. But I will do all the different articulations when we have all the bots in place. You have an arm swivel. You have a single bend at the elbow, about 90 degrees. And you have that hand on a ball peg, so you can just go, hello, stop, or hello, or whatever you want to do. You have a waist rotation here. Very nice waist rotation. I forgot I had that on. You can kick forward fairly high. You can do the splits. Ba-doink. And you can kick equally far back. You have a knee rotation, not a thigh rotation really. It is on a ball peg, sorry. So it might actually, well. You have above 90 degree. And I think that's all you need here for these. The foot is on a ball peg and can rotate around and go up and down and just untab and hinge to the side. Tilt like you wouldn't believe. So this is the first bot in the set of Galaxy version 02 SOS. And I will now go and build the others. I will put them up as shorts for you to watch if you want to build them with me. But in a couple of seconds, you will see them all built because the magic of television just helps me get this done really quick. So, 5, 4... And there, by the magic of television, or YouTube in this case, everyone's built and my fingers are sore. I actually did all of them at once this time, and the speed build, my best build, was around 6.5 minutes, and that was Prime, because I built him in the last set as well, so he was kind of easy to do. This mold we took a look at in the last set. What's new here is the Megatron gun, and I really like that Megatron gun. Really cool, and of course you can put that in other bots' hands. It just pegs in from the underside and pegs onto the gun on top. And I put the wrong hand on him, I see now. Thankfully, I have all the hands beside me, so yeah. And you can still rotate these. Yeah, but that's about what's new with this mold. You had Thundercracker and Skywarp in the last set, so yeah. I really like this Starscream. Looks very good, a little bit of smirky. Can you see the smirk? Yes, good. And very nice detailings on him. He has standard articulation, a bit hindered on these with the head. Prime is the same as last time. This is the Shattered Glass, or IDW Prime as they call him. Very nice. I don't really see a use for him. I'm more of a, yeah, you know, the normal cartoony bots. But the comics are really, really nice, and I think I will be changing these out on Prime because I like them better. So maybe I will have dark legs on the other Prime. Interesting. I'll see what I'm going to do. I haven't decided yet. But he has the same articulation as last time. Cliffjumper, of course, have the same articulation as well. But his mold brother will be in the next box. And what's different, really, with him is the tampos on the front and on the back here. I forgot to put that on during my build video, but now it's on. And he looks good. Yeah. And a really nice gun as well. You, of course, have cards for each and every single one of them. I'm going to save these because I like cards. So, in a little pile. Pile? The next set, you have Mold Brothers here. You have Inferno and, was it Hoist? No, not Hoist, sorry. Grapple. Of course, Grapple. Again, I'm thankful for the cards. And they, of course, are Mold Brothers almost identically. What differs here is, of course, the back of them. Inferno has a little ladder, and he has those Inferno ears, as you can see there. And you can angle the ladder over his head if you want to. And Grapple, of course, has his little grapple and hook that can rotate forward and back. Otherwise, they are the same. You have difficulty rotating their heads, but of course they can. And the rest of the articulation is, of course, just the standard. And that's not saying bad, it's very good still, but nothing out of the ordinary. Now, for my favorite cons. This is 2 new Constructicons, and they look really, really nice. And it's Longhaul and Mixmaster, of course. And they have the standard articulation. The difference here is, of course, this little welding gun he has. I think that would be better suited for Ratchet, but still, it works. And Mixmaster comes with that little thing we took a look at before. So, the back is different, of course, even though they share a lot of the same moldings. Mixmaster has his little mixing drum, and Longhaul has his little ceiling or roof, or and you can have that back or you can have that forward, whatever you want. And these look really, really good. Anything to do with Constructicons, and I'm giddy as a schoolgirl. Well, schoolboy, of course, but still, you know what I mean. Now, for the pièce de résistance, as they say in France, I see that I have chosen to put the legs opposite each other. Never mind. Now, let's take this Grimlock first. The robot one. He has, of course, the standard articulation. These shoulder pieces can be wiggled forward and back if you want to, but he has his Grimlocky wings that can actually move about, and the arms move about, and the little hand move about, so he is very articulate. And these pieces are the same as on this. Inside the chest here is this little black piece holding these two together, but they are pegged together, and you can see the pegs here are going into these slots here. So basically, well, not the legs, of course, but it's basically the same set, just with the head differently, the tail different, and here the legs are different. But this still have the standard articulation. And again, I want to point out that is a good thing and not a bad thing. It sounds maybe like I mean it bad, but I don't. Let's get this little bot out. You can, as you see, both have the knee forward and backwards. I'm going to have it like that because that is my Grimlock. And oh my lord. You can turn the tail. You can rotate this a bit. You have a ab crunch or ab waist rotation here. You have a rotation at the neck joint. Why am I doing that almost off camera? And you can, of course, pull the head up and down. And it took me a while to actually find where this was supposed to go. But yeah, you can open the mouth and you have a little port there for those blast effects that didn't come in this box, but I don't really care. I have them in the other package, so. And of course his gun can be removed, so he's a bit more cleaner. He's so incredibly cute. And this is what he looks like on the back. Oh, I pulled. Hand dropped off. Maybe I haven't put it on properly. Why is it? Now that popped off. I mean, these are on ball joints. They are stiff, but yeah, as you can see. You can put those back. You have a lot of movement at the legs here, and it is the same movement as the chest piece here, because this is the chest piece, of course. So you have a lot of posability of him. Now for my conclusion. Again, I love these bots. They are so cute, and okay, never mind. They are so cute and look so appropriate for my purposes as using them as action masters, and for my little Triple T-verse saga that's going to continue later on this summer. And if you haven't already, go back and look at Season 1. I will be publishing a truncated version before the next season starts, so look forward to that. But these are just outstanding. I like the quality of them, the tolerances are good, they are easy to build. Yes, I'm a bit fed up with building those joints, but I hear that in later packaging they actually come pre-made. And still Starscream. You also get a couple, 5 I think, yeah, 5, of these empty energon cubes. I want them filled, so I don't know if I have to paint them or not. I know you get filled energon cubes later on. But this is a strong recommendation for me, but they get a mainline score of 9, because I see a progression in the technique Blokees uses for making these and the engineering, and I really like that. I appreciate that, and they look good, they handle well, and they're just fun to pose and play with, so I'm really, really happy. So they are a strong recommendation from me. Now, I will be posting the build videos one at a time, so go check those out if you want to build them with me, because they are, well, not live, but as I was building them the first time and opening them up, so I had no idea what I was doing. So if you want to laugh at me, just go and look at that. But I guess that's it for today. Thank you for watching.